Hello YouTube! Welcome to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile slow walkthrough series. Chef Lethal, I am not feeling good. I'm hanging out with my buddy Einar. We're ready to get started. Episode 15. This is pretty sweet. I'm having a lot of fun. This is honestly a pretty low stress recording situation for me. I'm able to get a few episodes recorded at a time. Generally speaking, I'm actually at a point where I'm thinking, should I upload a few of these two a day instead of just one a day right now? Just to get kind of caught up, because I'm really far ahead. I'm recording this on the 11th, oh man. The 11th month, 17th day in the year of our Lord 2023. And this is going live on the 4th of December. Pretty far ahead of things. It's good. It gives me a chance. My defense is it gives me a chance to kind of, if I start to feel really bad or life happens and I'm not able to record for a few days, it gives me a big buffer. So just getting into there. I want this quest to go away. So I'm gonna go to my menagerie and talk to Einar just to see if we can get this thing to disappear. Here, talk to him.
Welcome to Einar's Menagerie X, the arena.
Be like, okay, and it wants us to use the blood altar. We don't have a lot of recipes. Honestly, I'm not gonna do this. It's gonna still show in our quest log, but our build is not very good for that right now. This just sent us back to life. Dang it, I'm not paying attention. I need to focus. Don't do what I just did. Luckily, we're standing on the waypoint. Make sure you click on Act 2. Go to Act 2 to show those quests. Okay, here we go. So the Dread Thicket was we need to still go to this Vol area here. Travel to the Western Forest to deal with the bandits. And, oh, we have Malagaro's Spike and the Baleful Gem. We can poison the tree to get into the Dread Thicket, but I want to go to the Western Forest and deal with final bandit, Alira. And again, if you make a mistake, if you accidentally, you might get lured into helping one of the bandits. That's okay. You can change your mind later. So there are these purple dudes that are going to be running around. I'll show you when you come across another one. You got to watch out for them, because they will run right up to you. These guys. Okay, so they're exploding. Don't let them do that on your face, because it will hurt. He's on fire. They give you a little warning. He kind of just stops and does a little dance to let you know he's about to explode. You don't need to worry about that. Blink past these guys, open up these chests. Alright, we're looking for the Bandit cat. Guys. Oof. Let him do some work. Okay, I will handle some of these guys, because they're blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-da. Up. And just browsing. If we go up here, where this book is, that's gonna have us fight those black guards again. Can't remember their names, but we've already done that. We don't need to do it again. Looking for Alira. He is. Level up. Yep, we'll level up. To Alira.
The King of Rats, Creighton, dead. And that big ugly oak chopped down.
Right. So you may be tempted to help her. Which, honestly, technically, we have already helped her by killing the other 2 bandits. I've seen guides and have watched videos on YouTube that make the case to help her instead of kill her in the beginning because the 15 to all elemental resistances can be very, very helpful. But then you have to go and do a respec later in the game, and it can be a bit of a pain. So I'm gonna kill her. And this is gonna be probably another tough fight, just because we're not quite ready. Oops. I know, I'm hitting the wrong button.
I cannot do this yet.
So that's not too bad. If you keep up your
No blacker magic.
the walls around her, the flame walls, that's not too bad. We can head back to the forest encampment now. I could log out right here and log back in real quick. Going to? I think I hear audio popping again. I apologize for that. I don't know what's causing it.
There's good, you see. I'm so sorry.
Hopefully it's not too intrusive. Grab this from Aramir. And we've got 2 passive skill points. One of the few times you don't get a book for it. Kind of interesting. So I'm going to look here. See where we need to go. I'm going to grab this. Life regen. Excellent. And make my way up. Strength node. Cool. And if I look, we've got 70% fire resistance. That is really great, actually. That's exceptional. Getting close. Bit of life. Lightning resistance. So we'd be trading 7% cold resistance for 16% lightning. That's a trade I'm willing to make. I'm only using this red gem right now. Yeah, I think that's a good trade. And this shield is a minion shield. No, not as good. I'm going to ignore the town portal and go to the wetlands. And the forested area that we have to cut down is, I think, always really close to the waypoint. Just click on the tree roots, it will automatically do what it needs to do. It'll clear up the Malagaro spike and the baleful gem that we had, and we're going to enter the Vol ruins. We're going to do what we always do.
I cannot do this
Go
yet.
through and try to kill a bunch of monsters. Except we're not going to try, we're going to do it. This is another good thing about having Leap Slam or a Blink skill, is these gaps in the area you can jump over.
My mana is gone.
No, it's not. Now it is. Definitely running into mana issues. Again, just dropping totems and running away. Dropping totems, running away. Don't need to investigate all of these fellows. And just blink right out of there. Uh-oh, dead end. It's okay. I will check out these boots. Uh-oh. Hit the Quicksilver and run away. Where are we supposed to go? Over here? Your layout will likely be different, but there's a chance, there's actually a chance that your layout will be identical to mine. Gonna look around, do a little looky-loo and see what we find. Another dead end, that's what we find. Try to keep my mana topped up. Nice. Sometimes if a monster is taking a really long time to down, it's worth hovering over it to specifically see the modifiers it has. Because it might be fire immune. Well, you probably won't see any immunes yet. But fire resistant. These guys are knocking us back. Alright, this guy right here is possessed. So occasionally you'll find like green ghosts going around the area, and they will possess monsters and give them different modifiers. It will give them usually better rewards, but it also makes them tougher. I'm just constantly plopping down flame walls and totems and trying to kill him, and we get items. These are pretty good items, it looks like. Has a chance of being good items. Everything has a chance to be a good item. Here's where we need to be. Investigate the ancient seal here. Let's level up all of these items. One thing I did notice is I've got Herald of Ash here on my main bar. I don't want it, so I'm going to hit Control, and I'm going to put it on numpad 8. Again, this is just how I have my keys, but I just found myself, I hit E in the heat of battle, and that's what this key is, and it deactivated my Herald of Ash, so didn't want to do that. Hard to tell if I'm like really audio popping or if it's this fire.
I cannot do this.
Alright, so we do that, and a whole bunch of stuff happens.
Forgive me. I have opened the way to Kitava, father of corruption.
Yeah. That was not good. Back to the Northern Forest. Quest complete. So now we're in the Northern Forest. I'm gonna hit this waypoint and head back to town. I think this is probably the Dread Thicket. We can actually look. Oh no, it's off to the side here. Alright, well, let me head back home before we die there. That would be embarrassing. I'm gonna use my passive skill point and continue up the tree. Head over, talk to these guys. They're all
Nothing like this happens
big
until
mad.
You are here.
Big mad.
You disappear into that foul ruin.
Yeah, so nobody's happy with me right now.
I dreamed this.
Banish the darkness.
What has happened?
Again, so nobody's happy.
There's one bright spot.
You can listen to all of them bitch and complain to you if you want. I'm not about that life. Not gonna do it.
For all of us.
Alright. So now I want to take a look at what we've got here. This belt is interesting. So you can see it's got kind of this special furry artwork, and same with the scepter. And you can see next to the name, like it says Court Scepter, in the top left and top right corner of the name bar, it's got little icons. That means it's influenced. There are different influences you can have based on... It's hard to say what they are, but like basically there are some end bosses and other types of monsters that can influence an item, and it's basically just a special mod pool for enchantments. Not enchantments, that's a totally different thing to talk about, but modifiers for prefixes and suffixes and implicit modifiers, stuff like that. And it's worth noting also this belt has that kind of goldish 6% increased flask duration. That is called a fractured mod, and no matter what you do to this item, that will never go away. Some of these can be incredibly powerful to have on items. This one is useless to us, but it's incredibly useful to have. And if we check this scepter, 19 to intelligence is pretty nice. So I can re-roll these modifiers 1,000 times, and that 19 to intelligence will always be there no matter what. I'm not going to do that. We can. If I look around here, none of this is particularly interesting. Dr. Groost. All my items. Okay.
Travel far.
Bash it away. And, you know, a bit of a shorter one, but I gotta listen to see if my audio popping situation is back. If so, I've gotta try to fix it. Yay, troubleshooting is so much fun. But, yeah, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And all the links are in the description. I will see you next time.